My nigga, hey, my nigga. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made out. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. Love and Hip Hop New York is back. Now, let me tell you, Love and Hip Hop New York has never really been my favorite Love and Hip Hop franchise, you dig? But even though it's the original, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was always my favorite until recently, and now it's not. So I guess it's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But it might end up being Love and Hip Hop New York, the originators, because they're coming back and they're coming back strong. Cardi B really made an impression on me, you feel me? And so last season I was feeling it, and I was just like, I'm ready for Love and Hip Hop New York to come back. You feel me? So now it's back, and so it might end up being my favorite Love and Hip Hop franchise, but we will see how the season is going. But it looks like it's going to be a good season. You feel me? Shmoney. You feel me? So speaking of Cardi B, she getting her shmoney. Cardi B is back. First of all, let me just straight up say this. So who we got on the show? As far as the opening credits, we got Cardi B, we got Yandy, we got Snoop, we got Mariah Lynn, we got Remy Ma, and we got Bianca, Lil B. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Let's get it. So those are the girls that we got or whatever. Ain't no men up in the credits. I mean, if you want to count Snoop as one, I mean, that is what it is. Ah. So we got Cardi B. She feel famous or whatever. She looking good. You know, her mixtape that she put out is doing this thing. That piff, you feel me? If a girl be for me, we gonna be forever. We done heard that on everybody's Snapchat, on everybody's Instagram. Cardi B's doing her thing, you feel me? She's really, really doing her thing, you feel me? So, she in the car, whatever, with her sister Hennessy. It's tragic, that's her name. But she in the car with her sister Hennessy, you feel me? Hennessy acts just like Cardi B. It was just like, ooh, you living lavish. I can get used to this. And Cardi B was just like, yeah, yeah, you know what it is, yeah. So Cardi B still with her dude, Tommy, who's in jail. She ended up, I guess, not marrying his ass. So she, she's still fucking around with Tommy. I got on my whole little get up right now because it's kind of cold in my house right now. And also because it's cold as shit in New York. So this is what New York as well, even though my sweatshirt says Michigan. So it's just like, whatever, I'm just trying to get this money and, hell, in the meantime, I'm just going to be licking boxes and doing my thing or whatever. So a little bit later on, Cardi B, she meets up with, what's his name? Her producer named Swift. Now, Swift is all up on Cardi B. He's her producer, whatever. She kind of feeling him. They flirting back and forth. They sitting on the couch or whatever. At Cardi B, she had a showcase. She had a little show. They sitting on the couch flirting. She basically saying, you want to sop me up like a little chicken McNugget and you the barbecue sauce? And he's just like, yeah, I want to be all up in it, all up in the sauce. So Lil B comes over. She interrupts them. And she was just like, yo, what's going on with you? I know I got my chicken noodle soup and I know I got my soda on top. What's going on with y'all? Like, he seemed real cozy and shit with you. Like, what's going on? Cardi B, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing going on between us. I promise. It's straight loyalty. I'm real faithful. And Lil B was just like, you lying to me, ma. You lying to me. And so, moving on from that scene, Cardi B, she getting her teeth fixed because she feeling real insecure. People been talking about her teeth, talking about the way that she talk and every damn thing. Kind of like how I talk, because this is how I naturally talk. And, she was just like, yo, like, people been talking shit about me in my mouth or whatever. So she was just like, I want to get that shit fixed. She go to this hood rat ass dentistry, in Compton or whatever the hell they at in Brooklyn. She was just like, we gonna fix that. We gonna fix people talking about you. So she finna get a whole new mouth. They gonna snatch that old raggedy shit out of her mouth and give her a whole new set of teeth. But in the meantime, we got at the damn dentistry office, we got your boy Swift, and he FaceTiming with his girl. Now Cardi B don't even know he got a girl, and he not gonna tell Cardi B he got a girl until he figure out the shit between him and Cardi B to figure out if it's serious or not. But I'm like, yo, dude, you mad bugging and you mad like you ain't shit for that. Like, why would you? First of all, make Cardi B think that you really into her when you might be, but you got a girl all along. Why you gonna do that girl like that? But we don't know her name, but we're gonna get introduced to her later. Little B, she's still pretty much signed to Yandy. I don't know why, because clearly Yandy want to be a reality star and really not that focused on being nobody's manager, but whatever. Okay, speaking of Yandy, she meets with Samantha, which is one of Mandisi's baby mothers. At the beginning of the episode, Samantha let little Mandisi, her son, she got by Mandisi's, who's in jail. She let him, stay with them for a while, for about, until he was, because she knew that he was getting ready to go to jail. So she let them stay with her. And Yandy's kind of overstepping her bounds as usual, trying to be the mother of the year. And she was just like, I really love your son, and I haven't seen Lil Mandices in 3 months. What's going on? And Samantha was like, if you really loved him, you would respect his mother. You were not his mother. Yandy just need to realize that that little boy, even though she loves him and that's her husband's son, that's not her son. And she needs to just respect the fact that the mother is still in the picture. She's had mistakes. She's done shit. But I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's still her son. So Yandy just really don't get it, how she kind of oversteps her bounds. And she didn't even ask Samantha, could she take her son to a whole nother state where he was getting ready to get dropped off, where the daddy, Mandisi, was getting ready to get dropped off, to jail. She didn't even ask, could she take her son away, to see his daddy in jail. And Samantha is the type, she don't believe in, kids, going to see kids in jail because she was locked up and she didn't want her son to see her like that. But I mean, your son got to grow up one day, y'all. They gonna see all kind of shit, right? So I'm a little torn, but I definitely for sure see what's going on and why she don't want to see that. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, be honest with your kids. They gonna grow up and make mistakes and do shit anyway. Like, ain't nobody perfect, including your kids. Sorry about it. Who told you they was? Is their parents perfect? No. Was their grandparents perfect? No. Cousins, uncles, mothers. Listen. So, okay, moving on from that. Let's see. Remy Ma, she's back in the picture. She's all the way up, which is actually conveniently the name of this episode. She's back. Remy Ma with her blonde hair. I don't like her with blonde hair. She's giving me Shanae tease or somebody, back down the street from me. I don't know. I don't like Remy Ma with blonde hair, but she look good. She thick. She eats steaks since she been out of jail. She's doing it. And we found out that Papoose is her manager, which is also her husband. We love Papoose. We love Black Love. We love them too, all right? She's back with Terror Squad, her old team that didn't come and see her ass in jail, didn't write her. And, they performing on stage and everything. She was just like, you know what, Papoose? She gets off stage. She was like, you know what, Pap? You really are, doing good as my manager, and I'm freaking proud of you. Like, you really doing your thing, son. He was just like, I appreciate that, but don't think I didn't remember the deal that we made last year. You gonna have twins. You gonna have my babies. Remy was just like, yo, I'm working on a mixtape with the Terror Squad. I'm trying to put out my solo album. I ain't got time for the foolishness. I ain't got time for the bullshit. Like, yo, I'm not trying to have a baby right now. Be sit up, laid up, fat, squirting out juice and shit everywhere. When I'm trying to spit and be, on MTV and on MTV and on VH1 performing on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop New York reunion. You feel me? I gotta practice for that reunion show because it's everything. That's all I got. You feel me? So he was just like, nah, you gonna have my kids or whatever, whatever. So let's see. Kimbella's back. Kimbella. I'm still pretty. Kimbella's back. After Chrissy, gave her the 1, 2, 3, gave her ass the 1, 2, 3. She's back. She's in the kitchen. They're having photo shoots. She's literally taking family photos outside with her 2 kids that she got by Jules and her oldest son that's not by Jules. So, obviously Jules Santana's back. Okay. Jules Santana's back, original member of Dipset. So they're back, and what was funny to me was how she was just now outside with her kids Yet she comes back inside and she has this whole maid outfit on with nothing on underneath, boobs and titties out. So your son just sitting, okay, where did the kids go while you had that photo shoot? All right. They didn't show them, but I was just like, oh, okay. So they go back to the room. Jules is just like, look, ma, I done showed you that I'm dedicated to your ass, but I'm ready to get back out there. I was doing my thing. I'm talented, but you holding me up. You slowing me the fuck up, son. And so Kimbella was just like, I'm still pretty, and how am I slowing you up, Jules? And I'm not slowing you up. He was just like, yo, you slowing me up, and you need to talk to your sister. She was like, I don't have a sister, Jules. He was like, no, I'm talking about Yandy, your sister Yandy. Yandy used to manage and be cool with the whole Dipset. She used to manage Jim Jones. This was way before Chris gave her the 2x4. Chrissy gave her the 2x4, but they kind of fell out or whatever. So, like I said, Yandy wants to be a reality star. Clearly, clearly, clearly. Come on, come on, come on. Who's at the beginning of the credits? Yandy. I mean, it is what it is. She's earned her right, but just accept some shit. You feel me? So Kimbella was just like, me and Yanni, we used to be real cool. Kimbella looking real swole. She looking like a real mama. She looking swole. She looking a lot older. I was like, okay, Kimbella, she's still sexy, still a beautiful woman, but she definitely looks a little aged, a little worn out, a little tired, like she got cankles. So she was just like, yo, look, I know that we damn together and everything, but I don't really feel like talking to Yandy and all that kind of stuff. So pretty much like the ending scene was Yandy. She was talking to Cambella. She was typing and like she was doing some damn work. And this was way before. This was after Jules went to Lil B's photo shoot because Yandy manages Lil B chicken noodle soup with soda on the side, and he came there. He was just like, you and we getting back together. We finna start working back together, but you need to talk to Kimbella, whatever. So fast forward to what I'm talking about now. Kimbella and Yandy, they meet up and talk, and they immediately start yelling at each other. Yandy, you were not there. You were not there. And Kimbella was just like, all the stuff that I had been through. Everything. Kimbella showed up with her mob wives, get up on the wig, everything. It was real mob wives. So she was just like, you know what? Yeah, and it was like, all the stuff I've been through. I haven't seen Little Man DC in 3 months, and all the shit that I've been through. And Kimbella was just like, how do I want everything to be about me? Because Yandy said she wants everything to be about her. I was just like, damn, I mean, I can kind of see that. But Yandy, you kind of like the same way. So anyway, they sisters, I guess, in terms of God. You know me, y'all. And so they ended up, getting back together and hugging it out and being cool or whatever, whatever. So, moving on from that, we meet Snoop. Snoop first got introduced to us on this episode through the Creep Squad, but we know her if you watch HBO on The Wire. She done been in a few movies or whatever. Snoop been doing a thing. So Snoop is apparently like the new member of the Creep Squad since Peter Guns is somewhere nursing his 12 kids or whatever the fuck he's doing. So the Creep Squad, we got DJ Self, we got Rich Dollars, and we got that yellow peanut butter Puerto Rican dude. What's his name? The bald one that was talking to Mariah Lynn and them girls from last season. Where them girls at? Y'all know who I'm talking about? The two girls who everybody had a problem with. Uh Oh shit, I forgot their names. But y'all let me know in the comments. The two girls from last season who everybody had a problem with. They was a group. They was rapping. I wonder where they are. I was getting ready to say DLPZ, but y'all know that was the Proud Family little group, with Penny, Dejanay, Zoe, and La Cienega. I can't. So anyway, y'all let me know in the comments what's the name of those girls. But anyway, Snoop, it's been on the wire and yada yada. So anyway, we got them three, and then we got Snoop, the Creep Squad. So they see this badass mom, this badass girl. She up there at the counter, and they was just like, "Oh, look at Panda. She kind of hot or whatever. Let me, And Snoop was just like, "Oh, I bet I can get her." But apparently, they ended up being her girlfriend, so they ended up looking stupid. It was just like, "Oh," but they ain't even know though. So she walked off with her. Now Snoop's girlfriend is this girl from Chicago named Jay Adrian. And she's basically, I guess, just trying to come up in the world and do her thing. So they end up talking, they end up eating outside in New York. It's a lot of places, little vendors or whatever. So she eats outside. Snoop eats outside. She didn't want to eat outside. And you know what? I was starting to like the girl until I found out that she left her 13-year-old son to basically be on reality television. What the fuck is wrong with you? And basically, the daddy is, taking care of the son and everything. And I'm just sitting here looking at myself. I was just like, damn, like, and this is her first, lesbian relationship or whatever. It's her first time with a woman. So I'm just like, damn, chick, like you really lost your son. You really left your son, 13 years old. Those are pivotal years in a child's life. And you really left your son to go be with Snoop on TV on Love and Hip Hop New York, where you're gonna be acting a fool. I was just like, I had a little respect for her until I found that. I was just like, man, ma, you're crazy. Also, they had a scene where they went to go eat. They sat down and ate or whatever at this little fancy restaurant, and some fans of Snoop came in, whose real name is like Nisha or something like that. And they was just like, oh, I'm not gay, but she's so fine, loving her and all that. Snoop looks a little bit like she's the original MA, young MA. So she was just like the girlfriend. She pops up. She was just like, I'm her woman. Why are you here? I'm her woman. We're having dinner. Have a seat. It kind of makes me think like when celebrities and everything when they be out to eat, do they mind if fans come up to them? I've seen who did I saw? I saw Jesse Jackson one time in Greenville. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's Jesse. But I didn't come up to him and eat. A lot of people was coming up to him and taking pictures, but I just didn't want to do that because it was just like trying to enjoy my meal. They're trying to enjoy their meal. They famous or whatever. They got more money than I am, but they still a person. They want to eat, and piss and shit and do their own thing like me. You feel me? So the two girls that took the picture with Snoop, they ended up walking away, and Jay Adrian ended up showing out and having a fit and acting a fool. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, she really showed her ass, and Snoop was just ended up laughing at her. And I was just like, you put your own self in this predicament, Ma. You really, really did. You really, really did. There was no Mariah Lynn. She's a part of this season. She's back on the show, but there was no Mariah Lynn. So I guess we're gonna get back reintroduced to her next episode. So this is this okay? It's exciting or whatever. We back into Love and Hip Hop New York. I believe this is like season 7 or something. We in here. This is exciting. I'm here with y'all. Mr. Chalaki, like, comment, subscribe on this video. You feel me? Chase King was here on Facebook. At It's Kings World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kings World 89 on Snapchat. We in here. New York. You feel me? Even though this say Michigan. Whatever. Ah.